It's time now for the Giant Sports Talk Live Preview Show.
All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Giant Sports Talk Live. We are now playoff Sports Talk Live. Giants baseball is now over. Now it's time to start talking about some playoff baseball. Today, Glenn, a lot of baseball. 4 games, the beginning of the playoffs. Wildcard series getting ready to kick off. Best of 3. Let's break down a few of these games, huh?
Dude, we had a big show last night. A lot of people dropped in. We sure do appreciate that. We know you can follow along with the playoffs. Eric and I will be talking about it game by game. We'll do this preview and, of course, our show every night at 8 o'clock. We'll break down. Tonight it's going to be a busy show because we got a lot to break down coming up in the show tonight, Eric. We had a long show dedicated to the wrap-up of the season. Of course, all that's going on with the Giants yesterday. It certainly was a busy day. I got my 1 hour sleep. I don't know how Eric does it. He always looks fit as a fiddle, fresh as a daisy, man. I got my one. I had to work the morning show for Dave. It's a national holiday in Canada today.
Oh, there you go.
So Dave took the day off, and of course, you know what day. Remember, I got the phone call yesterday. Hey, I won't be in. Like, who's the boss? Anyway, so
hey, look at that. We got some of our regulars out there. I got Justin in Massachusetts, Joshua from Arkansas, and Armand from New York. I don't see any fellow Californians out there, but hey, it's all good. So
hey, some of those things are not like the other. We got Armand in there, who's just, he's kind of sour today. He's a little sour.
Yeah.
You got Joshua. He's up for a reason. He's getting ready for baseball this afternoon.
Yeah.
You know, for us, we just love our baseball. So why don't we jump into the Yankees and the Guardians? That'll be our. I believe our first game today.
Yeah, Tigers and Guardians. Wake up, Glenn. Tigers and Guardians. All right.
What did I say?
You said Yankees.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, it's all good. It's all good. We're having fun. First game. Going to start here shortly, guys. What is it, in about 39 minutes? Detroit Tigers at Cleveland. Going to be on ESPN. Tariq Skubal going to go up against Gavin Williams. We talked a little bit about last night. Matter of fact, guys, if you haven't got a chance to check out yesterday's show, great show yesterday. Really good time. Had Lou on the show with us. But what do you think? I know yesterday you were saying you were going to pick all the home teams. Are you still sticking with the home teams to win these series?
You know, as far as all these series go, I think it's the Detroit-Cleveland series that I am on the fence on. I'll tell you why. You've got Tariq Skubal. You know what he can do, especially in a short series. You're going to want him to come out dealing if you're a Detroit Tiger fan today. But the Guardians beat him twice in the final couple of weeks. Does that mean that Skubal's overdue now to win one against the Guardians? I don't know. Detroit, they sputtered, man. 7-17 in the month of September. Do they forget about that? Clean slate. It's going to be tough. You know, you got to enter the playoffs on a bit of a roll, Eric. We've seen teams get in who they sputtered before, but if you're hot at the right time,
that's a fact.
Perhaps you can pull an upset. This Detroit Tiger team, they have not played good baseball. Cleveland, on the other hand, Eric, they snuck up on the Tigers and poof, all of a sudden, they get the home field today.
Hey, Glenn, you're talking about getting right at the hot time. Guardians have been hot for about a month. Yeah. They absolutely played out of their mind. And here we go. You could kind of put to bed the regular season. This is now the postseason. Things are a little bit different now. This is now a sprint. And let's see how these teams perform. Again, it's going to be fun to watch. I love playoff baseball. Who is going to be the hero for whatever team it may be and helps get their respective team over the hump, so to speak. Detroit, Cleveland, again, it's hard to go against Tariq. The guy is he's an animal when it comes to throwing the baseball. So today with the Detroit and Cleveland, I'm going to say it's Detroit takes the first one. But here with this 3-game series, taking that first game is important because now you only got to do is win one more, and you put the other team at a disadvantage because now they got to win 2 straight. So it won't be easy. And if I'm not mistaken, All three games take place at one stadium, if I'm not mistaken, correct? Right? It's one stadium, hosts all three games, and then after that, they go to the DS, and then you can go back and forth. But for the first game, I'm going to go with Detroit. Does it mean they're going to win the series? I don't know. We'll have to see how that pans out. But Gavin Williams has had a pretty decent year. Here, let's take a look at his numbers. He's 12-5 with a 3 ERA. It's pretty good. Pretty damn good. Has 103 strikeouts on the season, so he was a strikeout type of guy. I think you talked about that last night. Tariq Skubal, what is his numbers? Well, he's probably going to be your Cy Young for the American League. 13-6 with a 2.2 ERA, a 241 strikeouts, and look at that whip. Less than one. And hey, take it out. He is a Bay Area native from Hayward, California. So there you go.
The thing about this series, Eric, is the fact that Cleveland is hot, and you can say, well, we're throwing our ace in game one. I think that is fine to say when you're in already an advantage. I don't think Detroit has an advantage to begin with because they are in tough against a team that I think Cleveland wins it in 2 games, Eric. I think they're going to score often, and they're going to take this series.
Okay. All right. That's good. Hey, this is why we like doing the show, because it's fun.
And there'll be a lot of Giant fans in there, I'm sure, watching that opening game of the series and the opening game of the day, because, there's been a lot of talk about
a lot of stuff going on with our Giants.
Can the Giants go in and rape the Cleveland Guardian of, maybe one of their star players?
Yeah. That was a lot of talk during the trade deadline. It would be nice. I would love to go get Stephen Kwan, who is also a Bay Area native.
So I got Cleveland back-to-back. They win 2 in a row. What do you think?
Detroit wins this one, and then after that, I honestly, I don't know, man. I really don't know who to go with on this one because Cleveland has been so hot. And like I said, though, once you get into the playoffs, I don't know, man. I don't know. Cleveland's been pitching the ball really well. I think
Eric is the kind of guy you go to Vegas and he's at the betting window and he just stands there and everybody's like, come on.
Yeah, exactly. I could. I don't know. Let me come back to that one. Maybe I'll be more clear.
You've only had how long to think about this? All right, let's move on. What do we got?
Yeah, San Diego at Chicago. Look at that's going to be a fun series. You got
you take that one.
You got Nick Pivetta, right? He's a strikeout pitcher. He's 13-5 with a sub-3 ERA, 190 strikeouts. Again, a whip of under 1. He's had a good year. Nick Pivetta has had a really good year. And they're going to go up against Matt Boyd, who also had a good year today. This is his very first playoff game. He is 14-8 on the year, 3.2 ERA, 154 strikeouts. Again, another good pitching matchup. For this one, I'm going to go with the Cubs. Cubs have been playing good. San Diego, yeah, they had a good year. But I like what Chicago's been doing all year. They got a good lineup. They got a fairly decent pitching staff. And they're going to be playing in Chicago all 3. So, yeah. And this, by the way, this one you could catch on ABC at high noon. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Chicago. And I think Chicago wins the series.
I think if San Diego's to have any shot at this, they got to come out of the gate early. They got to score some runs early, and then Mike Shildt go to the bullpen to hold it down. This is one of the series I think you could see, and you and I have talked about it in the past, Derek. When we get to the postseason, nothing pisses me off more about postseason baseball than your starting pitchers go a solid 2 innings. Well, I think San Diego, if they get the lead, they'll work the bullpen, try to screw up the Chicago batters. And I know it'll hold true with the other series, Eric, because I've got the home teams. I mean, I'll let the cat out of the bag. But you hit the nail on the head early in this conversation. When you're playing at home in the playoffs and you've got, your destiny awaits today. You're playing at home and you're going to ride this series at home. So again, Chicago, Wrigley Field, friendly confines. I think Matthew Boyd, his first major league start postseason, gets the job done. Although, as I will also say with the other series, we're not geniuses when it comes to picking these, Eric. I have won as many as I have lost. So I will tell you, that if San Diego's to win the series, it wouldn't surprise me either. But I'm going to go with the Cubs.
Nice. Okay. Good deal. And look, and here's another thing. And there he is, the man of the hour, right in there in the chat, Lou Marston. He talked about Chicago. It's going to be fun. Even though you got pretty good pitchers, depending on where the wind is blowing, and Lou brought this up last night, and it's a great point, because in Chicago, what you got to worry about, that wind. If the wind is blowing out, the score can be pretty damn lopsided. If it's blowing in, it could be a very low-scoring affair, and that's where you got to make sure that you're playing their best defense. I mean, right? This is playoff baseball. You can't afford to give up extra bases. So you got to be on your game, and especially in Chicago, if the wind is blowing in, where runs may be at a premium. But, yeah, I agree with you. I think Chicago – I like Chicago in this series. I think I would like to see Chicago go a little bit deep. Let's see how far they can go.
Couple of good games to get the day underway, and then you get the evening going, Eric, with Boston, New York, late afternoon, early evening. I guess that's 3 o'clock Eastern, but of course for us, is that 3 o'clock Eastern? That would be 3 o'clock.
These are all Pacific. These are all Pacific.
Right, it's early evening game. All right, again, I'll let you come out hot in this one. This is a real.
This is the series right here. This is going to be must-watch TV. It's a classic rivalry, just like it is over here on the West between the Giants and the Dodgers. You got Boston Red Sox against the New York Yankees. Woo! This is one that's going to be a duel. You got Garrett Crochet going for Boston. Another guy who may be in the running for the Cy Young. 18-5 with a 2.5 ERA. 255 strikeouts with a 1 whip. Man, this is going to be something. And for the Yankees, you got Max Fried. It was a big pickup for them in this last offseason. He's 19-5, 2.8 ERA, 189 strikeouts. I tell you, this is gonna be a battle. I'm looking forward to watching this series. Our good friend Justin, who is from Massachusetts, will be rooting on his Boston Red Sox. I tell you, man, this one's going to be fun. This is going to be fun. I said last night, and I'm going to hold to it, New York Yankees, I think they take it. I think the New York Yankees take it. Boston, again, playing some really good baseball. But I can't see the Yankees losing 2 in Yankee Stadium. If it does, oh my – hey, I'm going to tell you something right now. New York is already ablaze because of the utter catastrophe of the New York Mets. My God, who saw that one coming? And if the Yankees get bounced in the wild card, I don't know, man. I'll be tuning in to Nick Turturro on X to find out how he feels about the whole situation.
Yeah, like I said to you on the show last night, he'll be on, I'm sure, at some point with his rant, but barring he destroys his computer or his laptop, because he can go absolutely insane. I'll tell you what, Eric, I was looking back at the scores between these teams this year. I saw one that stood out. Garrett Crochet, back in June, a battle between these two teams, took a 1-0 shutout into the 9th inning, Eric.
Woo!
And he lost. Why?
Bullpen.
One Mr. Aaron Judge, who's had a year, Eric. It's been festering. You don't think he's been up at night thinking about, Jesus, how did I drop that ball in center field? Is that my legacy? The guy won the batting title. The guy is the pick to click for the Yankees. We've seen it before, Eric. If he does not show up, they're in trouble, especially with the lineup they enter this season. This is not your Bronx Bombers anymore by any stretch of the imagination. The Yankees will ride this postseason on the back of Aaron Judge. If he gets it done, he can win the series single-handedly. If he is a no-show again, Boston could win it. The only problem I see for Boston, I think you'll agree, is all of a sudden, if you're able to get this to a winner-take-all Wednesday, there's rumors that Harrison pitches, Bella. There's rumors abounding of who starts. We all know the history of Harrison, former Giant. I will tell you, Eric, Yankees, I would give them the advantage in a winner-take-all game just based on pitching matchups. Another key, I think, I'm looking at both sides, obviously, of the story here. The Yankees with Judge. Boston, they do have good pitching, and they also have what we didn't have in San Francisco this year. They have got a closer.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Can he close this deal? We'll see.
Right. And here's another thing. Let's not forget Stanton. Giancarlo Stanton is starting to swing the bat, and he is always a threat. When he steps in the box, he means to do one thing and one thing only, and that's to hit the ball really hard. So as long as he could stay healthy and Judge is doing his thing, hey, the Yankees are going to do something. What was the stat? I haven't looked it up. Jazz Chisholm, because he got hit in the forearm towards the
Apparently,
end of the
Jazz
season.
Chisholm is he's not even in the starting lineup today, Eric.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I wonder if he may not even be in this series because he got plunked pretty damn hard. So let's see how they recover from that. So again, that's going to be a fun one to watch. That's the one I'm going to be really tuned into. Now, that being said, the fourth and final game between the Cincinnati Reds and the LA Dodgers, that one is going to be interesting for us for the simple fact our dreaded rivals, the Los Angeles Dodgers, will be playing at home for their 3 Cincinnati Reds. Look, hey, that was a great story, Glenn. It only took the Reds 83 wins to get into the third and final wild card. I mean, that is just
postseason was served up to the Giants, Eric. As a Giants fan,
it
was served
was.
up, as I said, man. It was on a silver platter. Nobody thought it was going to be 83.
Right there. It was right there, which is why we saw the moves from the Giants yesterday. It only took 83 wins. The Giants could have get it done, so the Giants are now moving on to a new manager because of that. That's probably one of the big reasons of why they let Bob Melvin go. But Cincinnati, look, they had a good year. They got a good pitching staff. You got Hunter Green. You got that guy Abbott and Lodelo. I mean, they picked up Brady Singer, so they got a decent rotation. Now, do they have enough firepower in their bats to be able to get past the Dodgers? That's the one that's going to be tough. I picked at the Dodgers. I hate doing that. I picked that the Dodgers are going to advance on this one, but I think Cincinnati is going to play them hard. This first game, Cincinnati may very well win this first game. It's going to be something. Look, when you got a lineup of Shohei Ohtani, Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, Max Muncy, Teoscar Hernandez is now starting to swing the bats a little bit better. So, I mean, it's going to be a tough challenge for Cincinnati.
I think this one is the easiest of them all to even break down, Eric. It simply comes down to Hunter Green. He has shown, Eric, no matter the level of the competition, we're talking the LA Dodgers here, Eric. We're talking the Dodgers. And Hunter Green, if he goes out and can throw an ace-like performance in a short series, all of a sudden the Dodgers might be like going, uh-oh. But look at their lineup heading into tonight's game with Blake Snell on the hill, Ohtani, Betts, Freeman, Muncy, Hernandez, Edman, Page, Conforto, and their young catcher there, Ben Revolt.
Who the hell? What?
A lot of depth compared to that Cincinnati roster.
The Ben guy, I call him the Ben guy. He destroyed the Giants when they're at that last homestand.
Don't the Dodgers always find a way? Dodgers always find a way to get guys come up. We've seen it in their minor league system, Eric. Guys come up out of nowhere. You go, who's this guy destroying us? Yeah. So the Dodgers just have too much meat on the bone when it comes to the bat. And it all comes down to today's pitching from Hunter Green. If the Dodgers get on him today, Eric, and win game 1, boy, it could get ugly.
It could. And look, they're playing in LA, so it's going to be it's going to be hard being an opposing team playing in Dodger Stadium. It's going to be jam packed with the blue and white, so it's going to be fun. Look, the last 2 games are the ones I'm really looking forward to. It just holds my interest a little bit more. I'm not taking it away from the other teams, but as far as just me personally, I'm really looking forward to those last two games just to see how it pans out. Hey, I'll tell you what. Let's do this real quick. Which team you think has the experience to get them through this particular series? All of them. Let's see. Dodgers, hey, they won the World Series last year. New York, pretty much the same team that went to the World Series last year. San Diego, they couldn't come through for us last year, Glenn, in the DS, where they were 1 win away from beating the Dodgers and bouncing them, but that couldn't get done.
Well, when you're giving up triple plays, Eric, that is going to hurt you every time out, right?
And then you Detroit and Cleveland. Both of those teams faced off against each other last year in the DS. So what team do you think has the quote-unquote postseason veterans that could get this done?
Again, I don't think it's for me. It's not debatable. I think it's the San Diego Padres. Their lineup, they've got the pop, they've got the bop, they've got some swagger there, Eric.
And they got a bullpen. I tell you what, they got a
guy
bullpen.
Like Tatis comes through, gets hot.
Yeah.
Again, San Diego could be the upset pick in this round, but as far as everybody else, I just don't think.
I'm just looking at the teams just to see who's
again. I think it's even hard to break that down because I think the question we should be asking is the opening day playoff pitchers. Who comes to play, who comes to pitch, and who gets rocked. Somebody's got to get the job done in a short series. Look at the pressure. Skubal loses back-to-back to Cleveland down the stretch.
Yep.
He is not lately, and he hit a guy. Has that played mental gymnastics with him, Eric? He pounded a guy in the face with the fastball. That was ugly. Absolutely
David Fry. Yeah.
Ugly. I don't know. I think they all spell it the way it looks. Cleveland, Chicago, New York.
I would say the team that probably has the Leo would be Cincinnati. This is their first go around, so to speak, in the playoffs since what? Oh my God, what? 2012? I don't think they've been in the playoffs since remember when the Giants bounced them into DS?
You think Cincinnati can beat that? See, I think everybody, again, no offense, Eric, but I think you're talking like Giant fans when the Dodgers come to town. Oh, this Dodger team could be. Don't forget who the Reds are playing, Eric.
Yeah, but I'll tell you one thing.
I don't think they compete if they don't get a pitching performance today.
The Dodgers weren't exactly juggernauts this year. They scuffled. They had some scuffles. Now, the one key thing that's in the benefit of the Dodgers, their pitching seems to be coming around. Blake Snell, is back. Yamamoto is throwing the ball really well. Clayton Kershaw, and this is his last professional year in playing baseball. He's been throwing the ball really well. So let's see what happens. They got the pitching that they didn't have last year. The thing that is a weakness to them, their bullpen. Who's going to close the games for the Dodgers? I don't think it's going to be Tanner Scott. So that one's going to be interesting. Again, if the game gets tight at the end of the game, I don't know. It's not going to be necessarily a lockdown win for the Dodgers because they're going to have to try to figure that one out. So let's see what happens. Lou Marston says, Eric, when was the last time a team repeated World Series? Dodgers will get eliminated before the NL champ. Oh, look at that. Lou's coming in strong. Talking like a good Giants fan, saying Dodgers were going to eliminate it before the NLCS.
I wonder if he bet the house on that, though. Easy to say. I just think, again, Eric, that LA Dodger series,
what's up, Dom?
I totally agree with you. I mean, the problem they face, the hurdle is the bullpen. However, we're talking Cincinnati, Eric, and Dodger bats. I don't think when they score about 9 runs today, they're going to have to. When you have that lineup, you don't have to worry about the bullpen side.
With
I think that is going to.
I forgot
to win them some games. Their lineup's potent, Eric. It's killer.
It is, but hey, let's look at this. Hunter Green, 7-4, 2.7 ERA. He was hurt in a part of the season, but that guy can throw the ball.
I saw him play against the Giants over at Oracle Park earlier this season. It was early in the year. I believe it was it could have been the first homestand. So we're going back when he was healthy, Eric. Man alive. He looked like a Skubal.
Yeah.
He looked like a young Clayton Kershaw. Man, he was blowing the ball.
Hunter Green is going to get up for this one. And it ain't going to be easy for the Dodgers for this first one. The other pitchers, maybe a little bit. We'll see. Let's see what happens. Now, the thing is, I think who's going – hold on. Let me take a look at the schedule real quick.
I know Armand's been chiming in. We appreciate. This is a good thing about Playoff Sports Talk Live. It is not a case of just Giants talk. We got fans from all over dropping in. In fact, I think in just a sec here, Eric,
Wow.
I think Armand is going to come on the show.
Whoa. Where'd you go? Oh, ha, ha, ha. Oh, my gosh.
Hey, Eric. I'm not happy. Things are not good here in New York, Eric.
Oh, my God.
Why did you fire Sonic after
man.
game on Soto, Eric? Oh, my nuts,
All
Eric.
fun and games. All fun and games.
Well, you guys enjoy the baseball today while I'm still suffering over here.
Oh, my gosh. The bag of tricks. That's pretty good. That's
All
pretty
right,
good.
I got a phone call there. Did I miss anything?
Oh, by the way, I was looking at tomorrow. Cincinnati Reds got Zach Littell, former Giant, going on the mound. See what I'm saying? See, the first game is good. Second game, not so much. Hey, Armand is giving you a round of applause. There you go.
All in good
That was
fun.
good.
Hey, of all our commentary back and forth, I get rid of that. Do you agree with me, Eric? Do you agree with me that I think the one series that could get ugly, the Red Sox and Yankees. The Red Sox don't have pitching depth at starting role. It could get, if it goes to a third game, what do they do, Eric? How will they compete?
The third game, if it goes to a game 3, Kyle Harrison is going to get the
like Lou said.
Holy
Lou came on with us last night, Eric. Do you recall Lou made one very key point? He said, this is where players step up and will make a legacy for themselves. Could that be a guy like Kyle Harrison in a game 3? Man, it's baseball, Eric. Oh! And
Let's
we are
go.
about 13 minutes away from firing up the big screen. Can't wait.
Let's wrap this up.
I'm taking the rest of the day off. I didn't even get any. I got 1 hour sleep, so I probably snooze. You keep waking me up if you text me if anything big breaks, because I'll have one eye open watching the games this afternoon.
Absolutely. So, guys, get your snacks, your beverage of choice, and let's get ready to start some damn playoff baseball, man. Again, going to be a long day today, guys. We got 4 post games. After each game, we'll come on here talking about the longer show. Will be after the Reds and the Dodgers. May have a special guest. We'll see. Working on maybe having a special guest that will join us on the last game. So
We're going to do so many shows. You don't know who's going to show up today. Eric.
You never know. You never know. Hey, maybe we'll get a report from New York after the New York series, maybe.
It is a free-for-all. And we'll be back throughout the afternoon keeping you up to date. And you know what, Eric? I'm going to go back to school this afternoon. I'm going to take Eric let me work on the big banner. See, we got a new look. This is cool. It's postseason, but I'm going to fix the word sports talk. I can't spell. That's my fault. So
oh yeah, my bad. That's my fault. That's my fault.
It's my fault.
I'll fix
See,
that.
I'm taking the fall for Eric.
Hey, it's all good, man. Hey.
There's a leader among men right there.
It's early.
You telling me, man? You telling me?
I'll fix that. Anyways, let's get the heck out of here.
And I appreciate MLB Wildcard Live, Eric.
They were in here last year.
They value our show so much that they have to keep reaching out to our clientele. Stick it up your ass.
Look, hey.
Lou, enjoy the games. Justin, it's a big day for you. Everybody else, just enjoy what we call playoff baseball. I'll see you later on this afternoon, Eric.
Yeah, absolutely. Guys, we'll see you 4 times. So enjoy this day of baseball.
Hey, before we go, could I do one little thing?
Uh-oh.
And I just think it's appropriate if I can. We got so much going on now in our cupboard, so to speak. I had something over here for today, and now I can't find it. It's pissing me off. How about a little of this to take us out today, Eric? Enjoy your baseball.
I love it. guys, enjoy this awesome game.
You've been watching the Giant Sports Talk Live Preview Show, a Northern Lights Entertainment production.